Hi guys, just got done watching 2008's Return to Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, a little backstory. I'm a big fan of the original one. I've got the Blu-ray DVD combo from Shout Factory of that. And even though I didn't think the other two and three really were the same, I enjoy them more for the humour and the kills, so I think they're really good as well. And Return to Sleepaway Camp, how can I put it? It's alright. It's got, let's see who's in it. Really, Vincent Pastor, who's really good. He was in The Sopranos. Jack Fon, Jonathan Tierson, who was basically Ricky in the original. Paul D'Angelo, who was Ronnie in the original one, and Ronnie in this, and he's absolutely shit. And Isaac Hayes is the chef, who basically comes and then disappears in it. And introducing Michael Gibney. Now, I'll be honest with you, my Paul D'Angelo was dreadful. I hated watching him go, oh, where's Alan? Where's Alan? Where's Alan? It was just awful. Isaac Hayes, what happened to his career? He's just dreadful. Anyway, so basically the movie starts and there's kids trying to do fire farts. And Alan comes in. He's a little bit chubby, a little bit thick. He's got some sort of mental health illness. I can't remember, but they said it in there. He's also a little bit simple. I shouldn't say thick, simple. And he wants to do one himself. And then Randy comes in and takes the piss out of him, basically. And Ronnie comes in and has a go at him. The next day, at the dining tables in the hall, Randy makes fun of Alan, but the thing is, the problem with Alan is this. He makes fun of people and throws things at them, and then when he gets bullied, he gets upset. Now, the majority of this movie is Alan getting bullied, his friends being frogs who get gutted and skinned, and so forth, basically. So about an hour of the movie or more is Alan just getting bullied, like being shot with paintball bullets, being called blowjob Alan, and all this stuff. And supposedly, I didn't care about that whatsoever. I did mind a little bit of the bullying because it's a movie. But the rest of it just annoyed me because it was like way too much. I went to see some killing. I went to see what was going to happen, you know? Like, Alan's in love with, I think her name was Karen, alright? Big busty girl. She was just busty. Ooh, she should have got those tatas out. But if she was of age, that is, because it's hard to tell. Anyway, she looked 18. That's her right there. Close tatas. Anyway, so majority of the movie is that, and I gotta admit that was boring bits. But when we got to the kills got interesting. Like for instance, there's one where the killer puts like a pipe down the boy's throat and fills his mouth with petrol or gasoline, wherever you are, and then puts a sticker thing over his mouth and puts a joint in it so that it blows up. Another one is putting what's his name? Is it John Pastro? Vincent Pastro in a cage and putting rats in there and his body being eaten and then eating inside his stomach when he gets found. That was cool. And the big black girl when the spikes go in there was awesome. I really enjoyed all of that. And if the whole movie had been like the last 30 minutes, it would have been awesome. The whole killer thing, I expected it to be someone different. I expected it to be like something special, you know. But it was the same old story tread over for the fourth time. The only difference is in the first one, Felissa Rose is it, then in the second and third one it's somebody else, and then in this she's in it again. So is this supposed to be the direct sequel to the first one? But didn't happen for a long time, it makes you wonder. And if so, it's made 25 years too late. The film is filmed very 80s style, which is awesome, but I found myself getting tired of the movie because I got tired of Pill pulling Alan's pants down and being forced to smoke a cow poo uh, joint thing, you know, pot, marijuana, whatever you want to call it. It really pissed me off because I was getting tired of it. And when the false got skin, that pissed me off because I was like, ugh, you know, it was like, and even the coaches bullied him, even the camp camp leaders and camp counsellors were bullying him, and it was just like, give us a break. Everybody's bullying this guy. But there's one point where there's like 20 people shooting with paintball pellets, and you're like, not everybody would be bullying this poor kid, you know. Yeah, he was a bit of a bully himself, but maybe that's due to his mental health issues. But I was glad to find out that he wasn't the killer, even though I think he should have been, you know. Um, but yeah, the ending's a bit sucky. It's a bit all of a sudden, like wahaha, like oh look, big reveal, and then boom. Then you get an end credit scene where basically a cop pulls over and his head gets squashed by the car that the killer makes him put his head under. And you're just like, oh, come on. You get to see not Rand, you get to see Ricky, older, which is nice. And he says Angela's in a mental asylum. And you're sitting there thinking, if she's in a mental asylum, how's she killing everybody? So you're sitting there going, you know? And you expect something really good, but I have to admit, it was a bit cheap and shitty. I mean, the film's a lot of fun once you get past all the bullying and you get to see the kills. That's when the fun starts. But I know there's Lone Survivor, which is supposed to be found footage kind of thing. You know, not flashback footage, sorry. Excuse me, I had a long day. And I know apparently it's supposed to be a reunion, a Sleepaway Camp reunion movie. So that'd be interesting. Um, but to me, if I was anyone, I'd stick with the first three. You know, if you like the first one, that's an instant classic, 1983 classic film, awesome. If you like 2 and 3, great, because I like them. I think they're funny. I think they're a lot of fun. But I just didn't like I didn't like Return to Sleepaway Camp. I thought it was all right, but it was one of those films I thought should have been a separate title altogether, or they should have had a killer who was related to her or something, but wasn't her, kind of thing. You know, the movie just kind of sucked. I mean, it had a great 80s feel to it. It had great murders, great kills, and that was the best part. But the rest of it was just horrid. If it weren't for the kills, I would have given it a 1 star. Or half a star. But because it's easy to watch, even though it's bad, and the kills are good, I think I'd give this a 2 out of a 2 out of 5. It's a magnet, and it's got some special features, behind the scenes, interviews, behind the scenes photo gallery, and Return to Sleepaway Camp song performed by Goat and friends. Is that a goat going wah, 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 you know, and the friends dancing around him? Kids can be so mean, yeah they can, and this movie is terrible. But if you've watched any others, you might as well watch this and see how bad it is. If you watch it, remember the kills are good. The kills actually reminded me a lot of 2 and 3, to be honest. But the rest of it just kind of sucks, in my opinion. I'm sorry about that. I'm sure there's people that will like it. Let me know what you think of it, and have a lovely day. Remember, Angela will keep on killing. Ooh.